Okay, name of this is Buyer Beware. There's some new websites that's popped up, and at first you think, oh, thank God, eBay has got competition, and so does Amazon. But then you find that maybe it's not as much competitive as you thought. It's more of a ripoff. When I was a kid, back in the early 60s, I would save up box tops. I don't know if any of you all remember that or not. And you get so many box tops, and you mail it in, and within 6 weeks to 6 months, you got these army men or something like that. You just couldn't wait. Some of them had Pez poppers, some of them slinkies. Never the big slinky. But you're sitting there going, well, where in the world is my stuff? Well, it finally come in, and you were just tickled to death because you got your stuff. But then your stuff looked nothing like the pictures. We're going to go through two of them. And like I say, most of the stuff, I probably already filed it away or threw it away. I doubt I throw it away. I don't waste nothing. They have these expensive binoculars, and they look good. Night scope and all that. I've got a night scope. I don't have a FLIR, but I got a night scope. This is not even in the same league. You've got two AA batteries. This casing is plastic on it. That's what they call a night scope. Just got a little bit of a blue beam. Uh, Piece of garbage, really. It'd be good to give to a kid. I mean, you wouldn't, if the kid slung against a rock, it wouldn't be like you've lost anything. I don't know what that was about. Then on another side, Wish, I think it is, they've got these big, big stickers. Does that look big to you? There's 6 stickers on that. I do like what they say, but in reality, this was under the airbrush stencils. This is not an airbrush stencil. I paid for it. By the time I shipped it back, I'd have even more in it, so I just don't ship it back. Well, here's a right time from eBay. All of us can get burned at eBay occasionally. That's cute, ain't it? It's supposed to navigate right above your hand. It does light up. That's about as far as it goes. So you got to watch, but especially the ones that I'm fixing to show you. And I'll have to switch over to do that other way. This is the worst one yet. Top hatter. Even though the stuff that they sell you or you auction bid on it, obviously, uh, even though it's there and you pay for it, then you got to worry about, am I going to get it? So, you send them a message. And then stuff like this right here. You're looking at that and you're thinking, dang, it's a lot. You get no other chance to buy anymore without bidding again, going through the whole same thing, or calling him or somebody up and ordering it. But while you're getting here, that little bit of thing right here, you're getting 1 meter or 3.3 feet. And it's black. Has an awning, or can be used awning, I guess. It's 2 meters, around 10 centimeters is reasonable, so they say. So basically, you're getting screwed. I mean, you'd have to go back and spend a fortune at that rate. Uh, I don't see nothing else right. This is not going to work, folks. These, they show you different ones and what you get. And that for $18, holy smoke. I've got tons of it. And these, you can go to any place around here, hardware stores or car places, and get them cheaper than that. Or you used to be able to. They've gotten rather vulgar on this one too, seems like. Big time vulgar. But you come here, and when you order it, you may get it, and you may not. You pay for it. I just paid for one of these for, I don't know why. We got some kids and little babies in the family now once again. I just thought that no one would like that, but that's Top Hatter. Keep away, it's not eBay. If you get screwed, you're screwed. There is no, hey, they screwed me, I want my money back. That just ain't gonna happen. You're pretty much on your own there. The other one is Wish. Now, I'm sure you're going to be able to look at this. I've ordered quite a bit of stuff on this over time. Sometimes it's okay. Most time it's not. Most time it's just cheap shit that they're trying to get rid of. This thing right here, 600 pieces, 12 kinds of small. Let me show you how they operate. That thing will fit in the palm of your hand. And that's even if you've got a small hand. It's just like a DVD fits in there. Well, they're not showing different sizes. A lot of times they'll have different sizes of something. You'll think, well, it's worth that. And then you'll see where it says, and this appears to be, if you bought it, that appears to be a drone. That's the way they have it advertised. When you get it, you get that. That little thing right there, probably $2 worth of quarters and you got it full. Did not know that. I mean, I didn't expect much, obviously, but that's even less than much. Now, Annie did like her cats. And said, I haven't even got these yet. I got those and give them to her. Let's see, right here it is. Well, they got the 2 smaller ones out. Right here. You probably think, well, that's just a small fraction. No, that's the whole fraction of the nuts. That's everything. Yeah, it's kind of aggravating. It takes them, it seems like forever to get something here. And then when it gets here, it looks nothing like the picture. I mean, nothing. These were pretty well decent. But I haven't gotten in 10 of any of them. This one come in, and I got 1. That one come in, I got 4. That one come in, I got 5. So, there's one they refunded me. These right here, I got tickled. That looks like a bunch. There's 20 pieces and they're tiny. My wife said, "Did you spin over and spell right?" I said, "Evidently." This bedspread, it looks great. That looks beautiful. You should see what you got coming. If looks could kill, you'd be dead. There's more flies. See, all this right here. I haven't gotten half of that yet. And these dog collars, that, what do they call them? Seresto. And they are not Seresto. Either that or Seresto sucks. Now this meter was okay. I liked it. That little laser light level, I should have brought that with me from the garage. That is a joke, folks. I'd seen that and I thought, where the hell's the rest of it at? This thing is a joke. Yeah, it's got a laser, high precise laser. It's not high and it's not very precise. It just barely seems like it falls out of the end of it. And the tape measure, you can forget using it. And that's a chainsaw sharpener, which I ain't tried yet. See, I went on ahead and ordered this way before the other one come in. Because they didn't know what I was getting. Refunded the solar charger. You know why? Probably didn't get out of it what they wanted. Refunded that. That, I don't know if I got it in or not. I didn't know they refunded this one too. Yep, they did. Now, when I bought that one, one the tractors got to put on over top of Big Red, I'm sure they didn't get nothing like they wanted out of it, but they stood by it. 7-inch laptop, refunded. These they say they sent, and I felt one briefly, but I never seen anything else of them. I got that from my stepdad. That one got refunded. That one got refunded. So, I mean, it's almost funny. I got their side open because we're making a bunch of little kids, and we're gonna take them to the hospital. There's a bag I bought by the burlap sacks, and I got what else did I get? Holy Bible, coloring book, and what was the other thing? Holy Bible, coloring book, the Word Find book, some of that sterilizing stuff they wipe their hands in, some napkins, a pen, some coloring pencils. There's just a bunch of junk in there. You know, and it's stuff that means something. It's not expensive, but 30 bags we spent $500 and something on. My cousin, his wife paints, and whenever somebody buys her painting, she's an RN, she's a surgical nurse. But when somebody buys one of her paintings, She don't keep one red penny out of it, not even what it cost her to do it. And so I was the recipient of it. And they give us $500, and I tried to tell give them take it back, and they wouldn't do it, which was nice of them, very nice. But so we was trying to figure out what we could do with the money. So anyway, like I say, we was trying to figure out what we could do, what kind of difference it'll make. So we're preparing 30 totes, and it'll have that stuff I mentioned in it. I think there's some more than that in it. Because when I first started going over there for chemo in Morristown, the churches would turn around and donate a bag of goods. It was a cancer goods. Little stuff here and there. And that meant a lot. I went through it at UT, they never did it. I guess they were afraid somebody would be offended. And it might happen this time too. You never know. But if you get offended by God or the Bible or somebody wishing you well, then I really ain't worried about your offenses. I mean, it just takes that little bit to piss you off and set your world on fire. Then how have you made it this long? If you don't want it, take it out and give it to somebody that does. I did get, but I don't know who got it off of. Got a pretty nice multimeter. That could have come from. Anyway, also, and I got reminded of that last night. Amazon has marked a lot of their stuff through the roof. And if you buy it, hang on a minute. Well, that wasn't nobody. That stupid dog barks at anything and everything. Somebody barks up the street, she's got to bark too. And then I put a motion activated camera down there, and I believe a duck could fart and it'd pick it up. It's too sensitive. Lucky for me, I have a bunch more. But what I was going to tell you is when you go to look, I use Amazon for if I want to buy something. Dang, I look like I got a tail in. I look like I want to buy something, and so I go to Amazon to see if they've got the same thing, and if so, how do people rate it before I ever buy it? But I'll tell you what I've been noticing lately. A lot of times I'll buy it at Amazon because it'd be cheaper. Used to. Now Amazon, old dude's out for money, and being with Bill Gates and all that. I noticed he had a bunch of commercials talking about how much his workers meant to him. Well, if it meant that to him, how come he's one of the highest corporations with this COVID thing, which I'm pretty much over that. I think a lot of that's bullshit. Yeah, there's a disease out there, and it does get you. And if you're older or compromised, it's going to do some damage if not kill you. But it is not what they're putting out there to be. They got some people scared to death. They're scared to walk out. They do have a little bit more sense now in Tennessee. If you're like me and quite a few others, I can drop my mask down now. I don't when I'm going around people because I don't want it. But when I'm by myself going through the store, I do not wear it. Because when you're compromised breathing your own air that you just expelled from your lungs is never a good idea. You're breathing carbon when The trees should be breathing your breath. And they can give you back oxygen, not you. You can't do that. I can't do that. So anyway, Tennessee's gotten a little bit smarter on that part. But anyways, I get sidetracked. Amazon, when I'm looking to see the ratings, a lot of times Amazon, I get to looking and they're higher. Maybe just $1 higher, maybe $2 higher, but they are higher. You say, well, what about the free shipping? That's counting the shipping from both. I don't count just the price. I count the shipping. Both of them charge you, if any. Most places don't charge. I was hoping eBay had some competition. And they do compete with Amazon. But I remember the days, Lord, I've restored whole cars just buying stuff off of eBay. Well, anyway, there's just some things to open your eyes on. Took me a while, but I finally just got my head out of my butt. And I'm still going with this thing yet. But I can do that a little bit, not much, maybe 10, 15 minutes. And they said I'll be like this for 6 months to a year. If I am, I am. Sam, I am. Green eggs and ham. My cousin's already sold his caves, and he sold 24 or 27 acres, I think. I don't know. I'd like to have bought that because it was right in front of us, but let's face it, I don't need that. Can't take care of what I got. I just bought 45 or 48 acres. I can't even take care of that. But so that you don't get screwed, so that you don't have to bend over and spell run, maybe that'll help you. See ya.